Hello, everyone. Welcome to Path Exile, part 26, I believe. Wow, 26 episodes to get this far in the game for an LP. That's not very fast. However, eagle-eyed viewers will notice I have more XP, of course, and I cannot use Bane because I leveled up cast when damage taken, and because I gained some experience off screen in order to make sure that I would level up this episode. All I did was just run the harvest around the harvest a couple times. No boss fights or anything, so you didn't miss anything. I didn't gain anything. Except XP. I did also go digging through my chest, my stash, and picked out this ring. Picked out this ring too, but I picked out this one. I like this one. I think I'll equip it in a minute because from 47 to 48, I think I will replace Time Clasp, and I believe that should increase my stats quite a bit. Now, Malachi has left a dedication to the world in the beast. What does it say?
On this day, the eve of this rapture's completion, I honor those who have passed, and whose passion and knowledge have brought us to the brink of salvation. Inquisitor Malachi, a creative force without equal.
His apprentices, of course, he's honors his apprentices.
Sensibility.
And we don't even know exactly if Diodre was an apprentice of his, but
you taught me far more
she's an idol to him.
You, my students, my friends.
You taught me more than I could ever taught you. My friends.
In your memory, I shall make that world a reality.
And he wants to make that world a reality. Well, we're gonna break his delusion of grandeur. We will not allow him to have his reality of a nightmare. We reject it. As Orihime would say, I reject you. Or something to that effect. Ah, Malgaro. Hello. Oh, don't you dare try to kill me from my body. I will take you out. I know Witchy's pretty, but I will take you out. Malgaro throws around these little pustules. They deal a lot of chaos damage. He leaves some, cursed ground or whatever. Cursed earth or something along the ground sometimes. And he also does that explosion that Alira was using, which also targets the pustules instead of dead bodies in this case. So, that's basically Malgaro. He's, about to kill me. But that's Malgaro. Yes, you would never be able to sculpt me.
I hate to be critical.
Witchy. You hate to be critical. Oh, yes, you do. My heart forces blood through my veins, but one who may bleed may die, and death is no fitting end to genius. Eh. What do you know about death, Malachi?
When I'm ready, and not before.
Looking at all this twisted, warped nonsense he's got going on, I think he's never actually thought about death except for in his own... He's just never thought about it in a humane way. And yes, that, shrine did just put me over half health. But yay, level up, yay! Levels! Level. Now, I'm gonna let this shrine run out, because I want to show you my damage increase from, being on low life with that keystone passive. Okay, 9 more seconds. We can do this. 9 more seconds. Over here. 30% more. Stop hitting me, dude. 30% more spell damage when on low life. Low life is classified as half HP or less. So, from 1264 or 1119 to 1119 to 1119. I may or may not be on low life, technically. Because I'm not getting the full effect of stuff. I should have gotten more... I should have gotten more damage. I swear, it should have been more. Look, if I refund it, it will say the same attack power, but the spells. That one set deals 1517 per second. Allocate that, it's now 1973. It's dealing more spell damage. But it's not affecting Power Siphon. Even with this mastery node. Damn it to hell. Well, then you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't need it. I don't need it, says I. I don't need it whatsoever. Plan shot in the foot. Let us go. We will forget our foot. Okay then. I will save up some more skill points then for what I want to do. See what I want to do next. As we take on Chevron.
I shall preserve your beauty.
She wants to preserve our beauty. She has a bunch of candles floating around her. Wonder why. She's a lightning witch. Whoa, she deals a lot of damage. I hate Chevron. She's always the first one that will kill me more often than not of the apprentices. Because I hate these 3 apprentices. They deal so much freaking damage to me whenever I try to fight them. It takes very specific level of strength to fight these 3 without being absolutely gobsmacked by them.
After Brutus,
Oh, there it is.
I won't
Okay.
be seeing any more of your work.
My organs tether me in mortality like a chain. This chain holds me for my true potential. Yeah, you and your potential. That's all you ever saw. But the apprentices I find to be harder than Malachi, which is ridiculous. And yet, it's true. They have killed me 40 times more than Malachi ever has.
When I'm ready, and not
I don't
before.
get what about them just is so difficult besides Chevron with so much lightning damage, and sometimes I don't have the best lightning resistance, which pisses me off a lot. But let us not forget that ring. What will this ring do for us? Let us see. 208 life, 1547 energy shield, goes to 1549 energy shield, 235 life. Not much of a difference, but it will regen our mana a little bit better and increase our evasion. Oops. Just a little bit. Because as I realized in between episodes, this top number is actually my energy evasion. The 1549 I saw before was my energy shield. I thought I had more evasion than I thought I did. I don't. Now, as we step into Deodra's arena, let me go through her battle mechanics here. She has these 3 permanent curse areas set up. This little Venn diagram. You step in one circle, you get a permanent curse. Step in another circle, you get another curse. Third circle, different curse. Step in the Venn intercourse between 2 circles, you get 2 curses. Same for this one, same for this one. Step in dead center, you get all 3 curses. That is a Venn diagram of curses. Too bad we can't do that as a player. That'd be very handy,
I need more mana.
you would think. But Deodra is one ugly mother effer. Definitely one ugly, pug ugly girl. She's big, fat, and legless. Hair looks like tentacles. She's like Grunty the Witch, if Grunty the Witch was really ugly looking. Malachi's lungs. My lungs breathe the same air as the foolish and the weak. May I be yet another step removed from them. Never gave one thought to what mortality is to humans. Never gave one thought to what it means to die. Not one little thought for anyone else but himself. Like he said of his students even, his 3 apprentices. They taught him more than he could ever teach them. That's what he thinks of them.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Ooh, pick that up. Free chromatic item. Usually whenever the game builds this area, it typically puts 2 bosses on one side, and the 3rd boss on the other side, and then that dedication goes onto the side with the 1 boss. Why 2 bosses and the dedication are on the same side this time, I'll never know, but... Piety. We beat them.
You've come such a long way since we first met in Axiom prison.
Oh, you could not snuff us out. No, we would never let you.
There, sister. But now look at us.
Working together, of course. Destroy the greatest terror the Wraeclast has ever known. Oh, yes, you would cry. I would cry. We would hug each other as we cry. We would be making noises that only dogs could hear. Into the black core we go.
I have been expecting you, Witch.
Ah, we're expected.
You and I are about to create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Will you go to bed now, little girl? Or do I need to tuck you in?
We will never go to bed. Not with you, Malachi. This is Malachi. He starts off by absorbing his shield with that little lightning bolt she has, because he technically can always have a shield up in this battle. He will do that little fade into the ground and phantom force attack you. He will do that very strong tentacle attack. That tentacle seems to be cold damage. When Malachi gets down to a quarter of his HP, he will re-abominate Piety. Piety will yell, "Kill me!" Kill Piety, get her down to half HP, because as long as she's not helping us, Malachi has a shield.
Now, Exile!
Malachi should also have a slam attack with that staff of his. Yep, there it is. And he will also be laying down these circles, which I call mines. And that right there, that little globule he threw at us, I call his blood trap. And actually he has another spell though, but he doesn't use it in this battle. Ah, we've killed Piety. Piety, can you help us? Whoa, Malcolm. Oh. He ran her through at the bottom of his staff. You gonna be alright, Piety?
This is what I
Ew, that's a very big staff.
Bloody hero. Who'd have thought you'd be so suited to the role? I was convinced I'd made a fatal mistake in
We are
spending your
hero.
life in Axiom prison. Fatal.
No,
yes,
not a mistake at all.
No. Go now, sister.
True definition of nightmare, huh, you think?
Malachi, the true definition of nightmare.
Well. Oh.
I hope he doesn't
Oh.
listen, Piety.
Piety's dead.
That'll make it even more fun.
Oh, yes. We don't want him to listen at all, do we, Witchy? We want it to be fun. Let us go into the Black Heart.
When I'm ready and not
Malachi and 3 beastie hearts.
What it means to be nightmare.
Malachi, we really don't want to do a single thing involving you and nightmares. We just want to kill you. In this battle, he now has these 3 little bloody orbs that spit. Those right there, they just spit out themselves. He does most of the same attacks as before. Plays down those red circles, throws the blood globules at you. And this right here.
is the true eternal.
Oh, that's the... Okay, the circles are the mines. The blood traps are the traps. Get Malachi down a certain amount of his health, he will open up a heart to unleash a shield around him. So these hearts are what's giving him his shield. And he's not using his shield permanently now without his staff. I don't know why. Let us attack him again. You can also teleport around now. Get him down to half HP, he teleports to a heart, he opens it up, gets the shield, heal the heart, as quickly as we can. Malachi loses his shield. No, Malachi, we really don't want the gift of immortality, not whatsoever. We need more mana, but we don't need immortality. Keep attacking Malachi. Avoid as much damage as possible. He opens up the third heart. And splits off a bit of his shield, in this case, to send a red ring of death at you. Avoid the ring of death. Attack the heart, which is really easy as a projectile attacker. Now for Malachi. The beast seems to be really hurting as we've just ripped open its 3 bloody hearts. Look at those ugly little hearts, they're gushing. He's having atrial defibrillation. Oh, we have killed Malachi. Let us watch Malachi as he finally accepts death. You must accept death. Finally, once and for all, Malachi. This is your end.
Poor Malachi. You were so frightened of death, weren't you? Now the two of you...
Yes, get better acquainted. Kiss death in the
It's really
lips.
not so bad once you get to know it.
It's not that bad once you get to know me. And that, everyone, is Malachi and the Beast, and everything involving it. As we can see from the quest of the Eternal Nightmare, you have entered the Black Horde and killed Malachi. Now talk to Tasuni? Okay, sure. Let us talk to everyone. See what anyone has to
Cannot be
say.
understood, should be feared. It is the first rule.
That's not really a rule that's a rule that should be broken.
I fear you, witch.
Oh, get over it. Get over it, Kira.
I'm watching you.
It's obvious to everyone now.
There's
It's
no
obvious.
one like you, witch.
The beast.
Yes,
comes
of course,
out.
I'm unique.
And the whole of Wraeclast.
You're-
will learn
you two
about
are
it
unique
one
too.
way or another.
So I guess this is the happily ever after they promised us when we were kids.
Yeah.
right, Vanya?
For
We
us,
put that beast
for
down.
Wraeclast, maybe. What about you, sister? Do you even know what that looks like for you?
Yay, happily ever
Happiness to go
after.
around now.
You deserve a piece of it.
Oh no. Really? Ask me what I think of happiness ever after.
Piety. She still lives.
Then
Yes, she needs to die again. Permanently,
this time.
permanently,
I honestly
permanently.
don't know who I'm more scared of. The beast or that black-hearted witch.
It's the combination that scares me. And it should
Don't worry,
scare you too,
everyone.
Exile.
Piety's dead, once and for all. She died within the beast.
Be careful.
And with the beast dead, she cannot be summoned back again. Tasuni.
Ah, witch. I knew you would embrace the beast.
Yes, we
Yes,
squeezed the
I
life from it.
know that you would squeeze the very life from it.
Oh yes, we love the
Had that much
beast.
love
We
for it.
love it to death.
Now one thing remains to be seen. Your regard, your touch, your embrace can mean only doom for the loved. Please, choose your loves wisely.
Oriath.
Lest you break poor Oriath's heart.
You think we should go to Oriath, Witchy?
Yes, that's right. Oriath.
A gateway has opened.
Upon the mountain high, a gateway has opened. One that shall lead you
Huh.
back home.
Really?
Hurry. For as the death throes of the beast soften and still,
Follow your heart.
I
Let
see
your
the
heart be
gate
your guiding
beginning to
key.
close. Follow your heart, witch. No matter how dark it becomes.
Stop talking. Yes.
Upon death, our bodies return to the ground. Those that are marked with darkness nourish to corruption. Those that were mighty in life are stolen away. They are carved.
Ah, is that what all those miscreations are?
With malevolent creativity into becoming
The strong that have been taken by Malachi to become his miscreations as guests.
Nightmare.
And his, oh yeah, even Tasuni calls them his apprentices.
Were able. She thank you for dispatching her tormentors, Malachi's wicked little trio. You have to content yourself with my...
Okay, we'll take your thanks.
That shred has been avenged, as is the way of the Mordeketh. Tidiness helps one sleep at night.
I wonder if things are really as tidy as they seem to be, Tasani.
Hunt well.
Oh man, Diala. She loved Malachi. What she got to say about Malachi's death?
The little girl walked into a dark, dark cave. The little girl met a dark, dark beast. The little girl ate its dark, dark heart. My Malachi is dead. I knew it, felt it, understood it the moment you struck the final blow.
She was a queen and her king in all his ways.
Queen.
She loved him.
And now my king
through and through.
Dead. We dreamed only the greatest dreams. Malachi and I. A truly eternal empire.
Afraid of the past.
Eternal life. Eternal love. A future no longer afraid.
Yeah, it kind of was, Diala.
Eternal lies. Eternal loss. Those are our true gifts to Wraeclast.
I wonder what would have happened if he had actually let her join him.
Have asked for a worse king,
but he thought he gave no regard to that either.
Wraeclast leaves the past behind it now. Malachi's past. My past. It thanks you, not a cockroach. It loves you.
She is so sad that we killed Malachi.
I wish.
That was her plan all along, but...
that I could do the same.
She wanted it, but it hurt so bad.
The little cockroach witch.
Yeah, Malachi bringing her back as an abomination.
Chose her.
Hurts her as well.
Me. Use her then.
Yeah.
Use her as Malachi uses her.
Yep.
Burn, betray,
yeah, we could have come back when we got to the harvest and got the waypoint and listened to everyone talk about Piety.
Still.
I was right to have faith in you, Cursebreaker. You have succeeded where we have failed.
Cursebreaker.
You have slain a creature that was thought to live forever in the minds of those who came before you. Vol, Daresso, Calm,
300 years.
The greatest
I stand where they fall.
Seen in the last 300 years. You stood.
I don't really want that gratitude. You can stand on your own 2 feet as well.
Of champions, and Wraeclast should bow at your feet in gratitude. You certainly have my gratitude, and that of my Akara.
Really, you were exiled too.
From our land
wonder why.
And misguided duty. Now we may
You're welcome.
To ride where we will.
Be free.
Live how we
Be
wish.
free. Fly. Flee. Run. Flee. Fly. Fly. Run. Fly. The ascent. As Tasani said, we can now climb this mountain behind the Marakath Highgate town and maybe find a way back to Oriath. Which would be impressive considering exactly how far away Oriath is from here. But yeah, that would be nice, I think. I think that would be nice in many regards. Oriath is abusing a lot of its people by sending them into exile like this. And Dominus was only the figurehead, really. We've already killed him. But Oriath, as it is now, is not gonna stop whatsoever in what it's doing. As we broke Malachi's nightmare, why don't we try to get back to Oriath and break their system as well? Break their little nightmares. Like, I don't even know what they're exiling people from Oriath for. They're just making up a bunch of crimes, really. Sometimes they're not, but they're sending so many people here into exile to this deadly land of Wraeclast, and makes no sense. But it is also a challenge that Witchy may just want to take on for love of taking on challenges, don't you, Witchy? Yes. I love challenge. Death and challenges, I love them both. They're so fun. Yes. Fun indeed, Witchy. It's like Witchy loves having fun as much as she loves a challenge and death. She's like Wednesday in that way, I guess. Smart, independent, in love with a challenge. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go along this ravine and cross the bridge. You see there's these tracks of something having been dragged here? If we go over here to where they've been dragged from, we get to see that there's a little encampment here. This is a Blackguard encampment that came from down there, which we cannot go down there right now. It's frozen shut. But if we follow the tracks of something being dragged, and even across this bridge, man, this bridge, they must have lost a few things that ravine. We will follow these tracks, these drag marks, up the mountain. Maybe they will lead our way forward.
I need more mana.
A lot of these monsters I'm killing are necromantic, undead, and what are they called again? Well, these monsters here are Wendigos. They like to flicker strike at you. They're very dangerous. Then there's these Arctic wolves, these Arctic dogs, whatever,
When I'm ready.
that are the ice version of the fire ones from nearby Axiom Prison and Prisoner's Gate. There's also goatmen, of course. They're also icy versions of the goatmen. And if I can find the humanoid monsters, they should be known as... well, they're called Jaegers, which I believe is a German term for a soldier of some kind. Or a special forces soldier, actually, I believe. So these Jaegers are actually here on orders from Dominus to build something up here on the mountainside, on the mountain high. High up the mountain. Oh. And some of them have died, of course, becoming zombies. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Ooh. What's this? The Resonator. Looks like something on a Mist and Riven, doesn't it? Instructions.
Captain Tavares.
Tavares.
Altitude is imperative to forging a stable connection with the Prime Resonator in Theopolis.
A Prime Resonator?
Power source.
What on earth is a Resonator?
Locate a fissure in the mountainside and lower a
conductive cable into it?
The better.
The deeper the better.
It will take an immense amount of
thaumaturgical energy.
The successful disintegration and transmission.
The successful disintegration and transmission of objects. Okay, Professor Hairbrain. If you think so.
The origin.
If you really think that's possible.
I needn't remind you of the consequences should either of those elements prove deficient.
Oh yes, why don't you be the first to test it?
That's why I would like you, Tavares, to be the first to test the resonator.
Ah, from Dominus, yes. On Dominus's orders, this resonator was built.
Counterweight to ambition.
In order to connect with Oriath, Prime Resonator in Oriath. Well, why don't we see if it works? we'll take accountability for our own actions as well. Oh, it activates. There's a portal. Jump in. The slave pens? Ooh, look at this. Boom! Oh, hey, guy. Hey, yeah, go that way? Sure. What? We'll die? Well, fuck you too. Yes. We have made it to Oriath in Act 5. But we are trapped in the slave pens. Find a way to escape. Well, this looks so cool, doesn't it? This boom area. We're disintegrated the walls and the floor a little bit to bring us here. But yes, that, it's got hanging people.
And not before.
Well, we have to find a way through these slave pens. Does anyone have anything new to say now that we've made it back to Oriath? I never knew. I haven't checked before.
What is it, Exile?
No, these two don't. And Tasani? No. And then Oyen and Diala is the last two I'm going to check. But then I believe I'm going to end this episode here and now.
Eyeballs away.
Because we will start Act 5 next time, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. Everyone, of course, is included everyone is invited to watch my videos. But until next time, I hope you all have fun and take care of yourselves. Have fun again, and bye-bye.